things in the space are kind of boring. You know, when it comes to like design elements and things. What? There was one really good trailer guy, and then everybody uses the one good trailer guy with the renders. You know, is very talented, but we only see his stuff.
Yeah.
So I think DAIR Capital made their own trailer. They'd have their own stuff here. And really just like on to Zachnus, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of like all of his baby.
This is really dope. I mean, I'm loving the theming. You can see the art kind of plastered everywhere. It's so incredible. I'm going to pick up a print.
Yeah, and if you hire us for your events, we will gas your stuff too.
Oh,
We're so good at that.
Yeah,
We're so good at that. Can we go straight in the game, though, here?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of gassing, we finally have a hometown hero here on the what?
Okay, I thought for a second Azael was playing Richter. I went, what?
Oh, no, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
I was going to say, okay, but the Cloud.
The Cloud, yeah. It's for sure been a pocket of Oz's, you know, as far as I can remember. And it's mainly for those problem matches for Ness. You know, Aza obviously a lot more renowned for his Ness, but Ness has a lot of problem matches. That character can find some bracket demons, and obviously Richter's one of them.
Really? I don't know. It doesn't like scream to me as like a probably know better than I would.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it's pretty difficult. You know, you get ledge trapped pretty hard. It's hard to get in on the whip.
Cloud doesn't? You think Cloud has a better time getting up on stage than Ness?
I mean, you know, you don't have that big old floaty gravity.
It's true.
The whip against like floaty characters is the vampire killer against floaty characters is just really good.
See, I think Ness gets back from that. We have a couple of jokes at Oz's
Of course.
I mean, like that.
He already has all the support he needs, you know, in the crowd. Like I said, from SoCan region, you know, playing from Wichita for the longest. So obviously they're cheering for their boy. But right now, JKSonic really putting on a clinic here, just sending out the vampire killer in all the right places.
Yeah, it's just really hard for Aza to just get anything off of it here. Keeping really good distance, avoiding the tools that Aza has. Going to be falling on the side there. He's barely dying.
That worked.
Anything. Dude, look at that.
Oh, wait.
Actually, Cloud main last 6 months.
In the last 6 months?
Wow. All-time Cloud main now. Aza's switching? Man. Who knew?
Who knew?
Not I.
Not I either.
That's why I look things up.
That's
oh my god. JKSonic's 3-0 on him.
Oh.
That might be why. That might be why. I didn't think. Was JK also Wichita? My bad with JK.
Yeah, my bad.
We're going to be yelled at.
A little bit. But
Oklahoma.
Also, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so we're not good. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Out.
They just fight each other a lot.
Because I was like, it makes sense that they fight each other because, you know, the SoCan Oklahoma crossover is plentiful.
Yes, it's pretty close.
Yeah,
relatively.
And
fire forward tilt. Classic move. Can be taken in as well.
I will say, this feels like a bit of a setup for the poor boy Aza. Obviously, he has the chops to come out on top, but, like, dang. Well, I meant, is JKSonic, would JKSonic be the higher seed here? Probably, right? I don't know.
I didn't see the bracket.
I didn't see the bracket either.
I don't know how Aza's been doing lately. Aza's weird. Aza will just throw, so it's like...
Yeah, and sometimes he'll just go beast mode, you know?
Yeah. It's like Chumples. Very similar.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
would
get
compare
it.
them. One of them always throws here. Can you take the stock?
Yes.
Is able to. Did lose the jump. JKSonic takes a sip. Goes, all right, time to camp. Looks like I've been camping enough. That really is the play, though.
It really is. Like, you found the lead. There's no point in kind of forcing these interactions and giving Aza that momentum that he so desperately wants here.
We're playing ultimate. If you're losing, just camp.
If you're winning, just camp.
If you're winning, just camp. I just always camp. There's no reason to approach. Whoever approaches first loses. See, I just feel like Cloud just has such a hard time, honestly.
I mean, he moves through the air just so much faster, especially with Limit.
It's true, but, you know, you don't got those B reverses. You know, there is, like, Ness can, like, move through the air better, you know.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because I feel like with Limit, it's just no contest. Cloud just moves so fast.
This is what I'm saying. Let's go, JK. We love to see it.
Yeah, we do love to see it, but now the tables have turned, but a nice little down tilt to get out of dodge there. And now JKSonic just needs to clean it up with one more F tilt here.
You should have kept doing it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to stop.
Okay. Can you get off the platform? Yeah, sticky fingers no longer. And then the dash attack, but a great DI there from JKSonic. And wow, using the Holy Waters to kind of parry that Blade Beam there.
He takes it.
But there goes the back air.
Let's go, Aza. All right. Aza has actually, this is the second game he's ever taken off JKSonic.
That's pretty raw for him. That's pretty raw for him.
Aza goes, man. He's fighting for his life up there. You know, they did, the last time they fought, by the way, it is all best of 5. So if Aza wins the best of 3, JK has so many Johns.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
you know.
Best of 5. Yeah, I would have taken it. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Just saying, you know, you give me the sad.
By the way, for placements, in case you guys are just tuning in, this is a waterfall bracket. So for placements, there is like a double elimination bracket.
Sure.
And then based off of your placements, there is the next division that you're put into. So even if these guys lose, they are not out. They're not like for sure in Division 3. So they'll still have a chance to make it. So you can like lose and still make Division 1. You can lose a game and make Division 1.
Sure.
I don't think you can start in winners, though. I think you do start in losers. Yeah, that one does make sense.
But making sense.
Making sense.
We're running it back.
Yeah. It's all Battlefield, though.
Yep.
It's I do like it.
If you will.
Some would say. And it is probably a better option here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Azael. I don't know about JKSonic. He is the one that picked it.
So it's like the paradox of fighting a zoner with long buttons, you know? You would like, oh, they want more space so they can dash back and all that. But no, the Vampire Killer just covers more space on a smaller stage.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of interesting.
So it could be good. It could be good.
I want to see some aggressive play here from Oz off stage.
Sure.
He can just take it. He goes for a little bit of off slash right there onto the stage.
Yeah.
Like he stalls, right? JKSonic only has so much stall time. He's got to come back at some point.
Speaking of comebacks, I mean, Aza, after coming back in that last game, he has all the momentum he's needed, and JKSonic down the stock here early on in game 2.
Dude, maybe we don't see the characters, right? Maybe it has been like the nest into it, and he's like, all right, I'm sick of this.
It's possible, but I don't know. They've most definitely fought when Aza has had this cloud in his pocket. It just feels like right now he's playing on one.
That was very good here from JK, following up on it, trying to claw his way back into this. He is kind of far behind, but it is easy pickup here, 170%. You just can't be losing more, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think, like, Richter's going to have this problem playing from the back foot, and even with limit there, not going to be able to save him from that fair.
Yeah, I mean, you said it perfectly, clawing right back into it, and that's kind of what the Belmonts have to do. They're not the big swing character. They are the nickel and dimers of Smash Ultimate, where they get most of their money on those ledge traps, and they're not killing you super early unless they get some type of huge read.
And that was incredibly dangerous. It was a scary spot as you were bringing it into life.
Yeah.
Back here, going to be keeping Aza off the stage. I like that usage a lot. And no, he's not going to die. He opts for the down smash, but you're just a little bit too above the stage.
There it is. Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
One more rinse and repeat, though. You got to get past the Holy Water. Does. Yeah, Cloud Strife just has the aerial mobility to jump right past that F-tilt. But when is the next big hit that Aza will be able to connect? Because if he's able to find like a solid back air and put JKSonic at disadvantage, it could be curtains.
Love the spacing here from Aza as well. Hits shield with his back air. Drifts just far enough so he doesn't get hit by the up D. Yep. Right? So super smart plays. And that is where Cloud can kind of come into play, right? Ness doesn't really have the ability to do things like that.
No, not at all. Oh, it just... The climb has it, though, not getting the sweet spot, but a great call-out option to eventually seal out the stock with an up air.
Yeah, and it's really on JKSonic to just try his hardest to get back in here. He's been behind this entire game, Big M.
Oh, okay. The roll-in actually going to be the ticket for Aza there. Just not picking up the stock at 176. JKSonic, it just wasn't doable. Had to get that stock here. And welcome to One Stock, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the final blow here.
Yeah, and it's looking really, really good for Azael. Not holding on to those stocks for super long time, but when he comes back with a vengeance. That side B going to be putting up to 73%. We are stuck on a ledge against back airs. The character.
Oh, I like the idea there. Kind of went for the cleave, but obviously JKSonic able to get out of the swing of the Vampire Killer before then. Here goes the up B. Man, this last stock scenario, even though these two characters are at relatively low percents, you can feel the tension right now. It's really only one disadvantage or one neutral loss away from just kind of taking a lot of percent here.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I'm just feeling it too whenever they get those follow-ups. So smart here from JKSonic as well, able to snuff out the limit.
Yeah, the Tomahawk side beats have been perfect for Aza all game. And there goes a big cleave on the edge here. You can't get hit by the Buster Sword. Oh, great DI though.
Yeah, the shield control's just not coming in, but you don't necessarily need it for the good DI, but doesn't get punished for it. Is able to get the whoa, why? You don't need to. You don't need to.
It's like he literally slipped on a banana peel. It just fell off stage. And he was like, oh, well, I guess I'm out here. We got to find something. And it was just, holy moly.
We can't be handing our opponents W's, man. We can't be doing that. He was dead.
He was well, the thing is that he was dead, but also Aza wasn't going for edge guards the entire game. He was just doing solid ledge traps, and it was working. And then all of a sudden, he finds himself way too deep where even a double jump doesn't save him.
You don't need to, right? You don't need to do it. There's no point in doing it. Stay on stage, down tilt maybe to, to cover when he tries to get back.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be sitting here. If you really want to be a little bit fancy, go for like a grab and then time your down air. Like that sort of stuff is really good. This is just like. I don't know what else to say. Throw City, man.
We gotta take a breather, man. We gotta take a breather because you lose a game like that, and you could really find yourself getting razzled. But if you could just lock in after something like that, because this is going to be an uphill battle for sure. No game against Richter is going to be a quick one, unless you want to lose fast.
Yeah, and I don't like running back to the stage you just lost on 2. Not at the best of times, but it's already your opponent's pick.
Yeah.
Like, why are we going back to a place that he's comfortable enough going?
I guess so, but I felt like everything was looking good for Aza here.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that one, but it's like, we're looking at momentum, right? So far, Aza doing okay, but we know your opponent's okay with it, right?
True.
Like, I don't understand why we would just, like, kind of give him still a little bit, even a small amount of advantage, right?
Sure.
But that reverse back air is going to be hitting here. Kind of lets it rip with the reversal, and JKSonic catching on to this this stalling with the 1-2 for the cross slash. So I think Aza's going to have to switch something up here in neutral or risk losing it every time.
Exactly. I mean, that was something that was huge in Game 2. The big cross slashes were weighting Aza neutral very strongly, and then he was able to kind of set up this devastating ledge trap game. But things are not clicking as much as they did in that Game 2.
No, it is looking, one would say, terrible right now in comparison.
Yeah. But I do love that recovery there. And
do it again.
Jeez.
Okay. What are we doing?
I don't know.
We're just flubbing, man.
We're watching a bit of spaghetti here as the first stock can kind of determine everything here. Well, actually, wait. It's the opposite. Whoever took the first stock lost the game. So as you can see, both players are kind of flailing. And they're doing it on purpose.
I think so. We don't need to be flailing that much. There we go. Down B, forward tilt. He's going to take that stock. I don't know. It's just like one of those, like, it just feels terrible.
Yeah.
Like, we're watching this game. Like, we know what's going to happen now. We know what's going to happen. The Game 2 gets thrown, right? We go into the Game 3. You take an early loss, and it's like, fuck, are you going to be winning this one now? I think it is JK's set to lose at this point, especially with like Aza mental getting chalked. That's like, it's a rough spot to be at. Again, which is why I'll go back to the stage selection.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
You need a reset. Don't go back on the stage just through.
Man,
a little bit of avoidance here in neutral. I know, it's just not much to say. It's just like.
I mean, but a lot of gameplay is going on, and I mean, Aza's putting up a fight, and things aren't looking terrible. It's just that, JKSonic, you can tell, feels a lot more comfortable now.
Yeah, you gave him back his mojo,
swagger.
JKSonic's like, I can play with a lead.
Oh yeah,
I know what I'm doing here. What are you gonna do? Back away,
Yeah, I'm coming down with the dash attack there, and things are looking cooked as you have to get past Richter on the ledge here. And you're not getting past with that double jump. You got away with it way too many times there, young Aza. Things are not looking good, but finds a forward air, but it's just not the solid hit you want.
Yeah, JK knows how to DI it, right? Not going to get the fair here for free. And you're just going to be chained up.
He's just on top of him now, and he's playing the zoner.
Yeah, it's weird. You were talking about before about the Belmonts are just like strange zoners. They're like mid-range zoners.
Sure.
So it's like, even with their range of their normals, right, they really are okay with you being on top of that.
Sure. Are we going for it? Yeah, no, we're just a little too chalked from the last time. Does get a back air, though. Like I said, Aza's ledge trap game has been solid.
That's what we want to see. That's the stuff that Aza should have been focusing on previously. We like to see it coming through. Is it too late, though?
It could be
kind of the question.
Too little, too late, and that back air is the type of hit you get to seal out the game. Gonna have to avoid things. Has a limit climb hazard, but that will just get and JKSonic 2-1.
That is the 4th set that JK has won in a row against Aza. So,
and that one has to be the closest of them all.